All right, where we last left off, we were checking out some of the features of this website tool, and we've got some drop downs here which allow me to drop down and pick up. It doesn't work very well unless we're in preview mode. Again, preview mode is at the upper right hand corner up here. Just click on it and then we can see what it looks like in phone mode, in tablet mode, and in computer mode. We also have a nice little carousel going here of all different kinds of clothes. And now we are going to work on linking these up with specific websites. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to close the preview window, go back into designer view. And the first thing that I'm going to do here is highlight my backpacking foods text box. And then I'm going to click on this little link button. It says insert link. Well, in order to insert a link, I have to have a link. I've gone ahead and preloaded some of these links up here. So I'm clicking on backpacking food ideas from REI, highlighting that menu item, then right clicking to go down to where it says copy. I'm copying this address or URL. And then I'm going down to my link button. There's my link. Now I'm going to right click and click paste. It will paste that link to that REI website right up there. I'm going to do the same thing with backpacking gear. Highlight it. I didn't have to highlight it first, but I just did. Click on backpacking gear. Ultimate gear list here. Highlight the URL or the address, right click, copy, go back to the website, click on the insert link button, right click and paste. Then click apply, and we'll do the last one right here. So we're clicking on backpacking tent. Then we're going up to tents, shelters for camping. We don't need that discount code right now. And we're here at the Backcountry website. Right click. Oops. It's triple click to get the URL. Right click, copy, jump back to the website. Click on highlight the text. Click on the link button. Right click and paste and apply. We're going to do that one more time with backpacking clothing. I've got a nice little site here all about backpacking clothing, and right click the URL, copy, go back to the website and highlight what I would like to link. Click the link button, right click and paste and apply that link. Now when I go to the preview mode and I look at what it will look like on my computer, I can click any one of these links and it will take me to that particular website. Again, backpacking gear, and it takes me to that website. All right, so it looks like my website's coming along pretty well here. I'm going to get out of preview mode and back to designer mode, clicking on the Sierras link here. And let's just insert some pictures of the Sierras, and then we'll have a little write-up about the challenges of hiking the Sierras. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to double click down in the bottom where I get the wheel of options, and then I'm going to insert a picture. Insert images from Google Images and type the Sierras. Backpacking. All right, so here's a lovely image. And then I'm going to add some of my own images in here as well. So when I'm ready to, I can just go ahead and double click, get the wheel of options, click on the 12 o'clock position, and go to photos, and scroll down till I get my photos of the Sierras. Here's one. And we'll do one more. So double clicking on the wheel of options, clicking on images, going to photos, scrolling down till I get to some more Sierras images. Here's another one. All right, so now I've got 3 images on the Sierras. If I'd like to, I could double click underneath one and get a little text box here, and I could write, "The Sierras are so challenging and beautiful." All right, so now that I have these 3 pictures in here, I think I changed my mind a little bit, and I'd like to add a YouTube video to replace these 2 images here. So I'm going to click on delete, click on the image and hit delete on your keyboard. And now I'm going to go to YouTube, which I have queued up a video here about hiking in the Sierras or backpacking in the Sierras. And so what I'm going to do next is go to this video, which it could be any video you like, click on the share button, click embed. You get this bunch of text here on the right hand side of your screen. And what you can do is you can start it at a particular point in the video to skip over any ads that might be there. And then you can show the player controls if you'd like to. I'm going to click copy, which now that I've copied that chunk of text, I can jump back to my video, double click anywhere on the white area and click these embed tags. Go ahead and click that. Click embed code, then right click your mouse and go to paste. Click the next button and the insert button, and you will get your video on the Eastern Sierras. I'm going to just make this box a little bit smaller and everything fits in there. I'm also going to scoot this video over just a little bit. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more in balance. Now when I go to preview my video, I get the player controls and I can go ahead and start reading that. Oh, it didn't skip over the ad. So you can skip your ad in 1 second, and he starts in 14 seconds in as we asked it to. Okay, now let's work on our Southern California page. So I'm going to click on the Southern California page and go back down to close my preview window. And next I'm going to go through some of these tools under the insert menu, which live over on the right hand side of the computer. The next one that I'm going to go through is a button. A button is similar to a link, it just has a little bit different look. So I'm going to click button, and I'll call this Maps to the Sierras. And the link will be from a link that I choose up here, Maps to the Sierras. And let's just say we're using this map here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on it, right click on it, copy it. With my right mouse button, I'm copying it. I'm right clicking here and I'm pasting it. Pasting the link, and now I'm inserting that button. And the button sort of has an interesting look. As you roll over it, it has this little preview or this little box around it that just says you're about to click on it. All right, so that's a button. It's very similar to a link. You can also put a divider in, which will just divide your page in half with a vertical line. Same thing with a spacer. Just adds an additional space in the middle or in any section of your page. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that spacer by just clicking on the delete key on my keyboard. You can also add your social media links in here. I'm not going to go into that. Personally, I don't have any social media, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that out. If I'd like to design this page and leave room for placeholders like images, I could do that. If I click placeholder, an image pops up, and then I can decide what size it is. And I can put many placeholders in if I'm getting ready to add other images into this site. I could do that. All right, we just added a YouTube link. I'm going to do that one more time just so you see it. Clicking on YouTube. Backpacking Southern California. Okay. There we go. I'm inserting a YouTube video in. And you might say to yourself, well, that's so much easier to insert a YouTube video using the button. The problem with using the button when you click on YouTube over here is you only get the YouTube search from within Google Sites. And the search can be so much more robust if you grab it from a website, grab it from youtube.com at the top of your screen. It's just a much better search algorithm that appears if you go to a new tab and then you type in youtube.com and you go to YouTube this way and search out what you're looking for. Okay. Okay. Going back to our website and going back down to the buttons here. One of the buttons we might have is a calendar. So if you'd like to share this with your hiking friends, you can click calendar and it will insert whichever calendar you're looking for. I can insert the Google Class calendar right here on my web page and click insert, and it would put all of the appointments that I might have here. So I can see everything in my calendar here by clicking on the settings wheel, and I can show the time zone, the viewer's time zone if I'd like to, and then I can decide how I want the calendar to display: agenda view, month view, or week view. I'm going to go ahead and click month view so you can see the entire month on this calendar in the web page. Okay, let's go ahead and fill in some of these placeholders. I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm clicking on the plus button, then clicking on select image from my Google Photos. And I'm going to go ahead and choose some Southern California hikes that I've done. Here's one of them. And we'll grab one more. Select image from Google Photos. And grab one more Southern California image. Let's see here. Here's a Southern California image. You might ask yourself, how is this one a carousel image even though you didn't put it in the carousel? It's because I changed this image into an animated GIF while I was in Google Photos. So go back and look at the Google Photos video on how to get a carousel or a moving image into your Google site. Okay, scrolling down a little bit, I'm going to go to my Washington State post where I have a bunch of pictures from Washington State, and I'm going to go to my map feature. clicking on map, and it says, okay, where do you want to go? So I'd like to navigate to the Hoh Rainforest in Washington. That's about where it is, right there. This is where I hiked all along the Hoh River Trail. I'm going to click select. And now let's go to our preview window. Clicking on the preview window and scrolling down a little bit. If I'd like to get there and I'm a customer visiting this particular web page, I can just click directions and I can put in my home address right here or wherever I'm starting from, and it would navigate to there. So I'm starting in Los Angeles, say, and it would tell me exactly how to get there, or how to get there by walking, by transit, nothing by transit, or by car. How long will it take me to walk there? It's going to take me 19 hours by car and 19 days by foot. Okay, so now you've seen a good deal of the features on how to build a simple website in Google Sites. However, there is one more super important feature which we'll be reviewing in the next video. That will be the third of the series in Google Websites. Thanks for watching.